Yeah, let me see if I could do this quick. Because you know what it is? Sex, because it involves either somebody else usually or sometimes more than that. Either way, I've always kind of felt like I don't like to talk about sex, at least my sex life, in a without having discussed it with the other people first. In other words, like kind of like you know what I mean. Like I don't like to talk about shit about my sex life because I think it's disrespectful to the people I've had sex with unless they are aware that I may speak about it. You know what I mean? But that being said, the thing about it is with the mother of my child, we were definitely fucking alcoholics. We're both have addictive personalities. Um, and we had a lot of sex. Like a lot of sex. Like basically how it's normally in the beginning, like you have sex 2 or 3 times a day, in the beginning of a relationship. That was that was all throughout our relationship. Like all throughout. And so I am aware of the fact that factually we both have displayed signs and facts and knowledge and everything else that we use sex as a drug at times. And yeah, that. So it does feel as if it's important that that be acknowledged, but it is something that I've been hesitant to because it's not that it's irrelevant, but that it is something that many people bring their own kind of thing to, so they're not able to a lot of times accept the fact that everybody is individual in that sense, and that really you likely have absolutely no right to judge anyone on it, and just accept it as a fact of whatever it is. And so yeah, so it's that. So it's just whatever. And I guess like part of me when I get this out right now because it's kind of just take the opportunity to realistically I probably won't post this on my regular account even when I can. But it's at least out there and it's kind of over and done with. And I think too is what I gotta, maybe a good strategy or approach would be to try to get all this shit out, just get it out. A lot of this stuff is things that I've alluded to or I've talked about or gone out in different ways, but not just out there. And I think it's more because like something like this, like I want to get into a lot more details, and it feels weird to just throw out just like that. So I think for right now, this is appropriate to just be like, yo, this has been on my mind for a very long time. It's a very it's a very important fact, but it is one that is difficult to think of a way to state publicly, and realistically one that I should be able to avoid to state publicly, because that's the thing. A lot of these things, whether it be this or the abuse that my daughter has kind of endured, those are conversations that need realistically out of respect should happen between very few people, just the ones that are necessary, and it should be done in a very kind of like factual, compassionate way, not this fucking thing that it's like, I see it, I used to think it was just me, but I see that it's for almost everybody, where it's like the world has become this weird place where people want to see, like they don't want to avoid the worst things happening, like they want to make things very public. They want that's how they think things are resolved, and it's like it's just fucked up because it's creating more problems. But anyway, let me get that done.